Hello guys, so on a good afternoon, you get to welcome to our daily update. So I just come back now from my exam, which went well. So I just make I drop the news before I go rest or eat or do any other thing. So the biggest news what I just see which shock me today. And the fact say people like Daily Canon, people like I want to be that money, one of that monitoring spirit again. I rather I cut off side, the come outside and talk say Arsenal get see don't they on the verge of agreeing a deal with this West Ham. It gets 400 million pounds. Now Arsenal won't agree for them. Now, from what we they hear, so and this Guardian, now Guardian, I don't remember now. So one journalist, Jacob Steinberg of Guardian, now come as I can break this news. It's like an exclusive news to him. Now break this news. Say Arsenal, they close to agreeing 100 million plus deal before the Daily Canon self can post the same story. They publish and can give attribution to the Guardian. That particular journalist, the chief correspondent of that media house. Say now them post them. So now, what will be the consequences, or how good is it a positive thing or a negative thing? 100 million plus. You get now Arsenal won't pay. Now, from what we are hearing, there will be financial add-ons that will be added to this deal. You get to say initially, what will they prepare now? That kind of 92 million pounds. That one before say Arsenal fee enter a 100 million mark, but no be saying a cash. The upfront fee for this deal, fee they enter that kind 80 million, you get, but the actual fee in paper on paper in totality, fee they enter maybe 110, because I think the British transfer fee, the record fee, we on this sets now Jack Grealish from Aston Villa to Man City. I think that deal cost about 100 million. So even David Moyes don't talk and before say he agrees say Declan Rice go come out for West Ham, go another club. But once you people got to understand, we say it is going to cost a British record transfer fee, which means we should be looking at maybe 105, 110 million pounds deal, but in totality, the actual money we'll be giving them might be that kind of 80. You get, that's what me I'm seeing, like 80, because West Ham wants a substantial fee up front. So we'll be giving them maybe 80, then the remaining one will be performance related add-ons. So okay, if Declan Rice help us win the Champions League, we'll give him a 10 million or 5 million. Or if he help us win the EPL, we'll give him a so amount. Like it will be performance related clause. So they say it will be difficult to achieve. So they say if we feel achieve them, then we will bless them, we'll give them money. So that is what I'm saying. Now Fabrizio Romano self can't come outside, can't talk his own onto this Declan Rice. So body of the opinion say Arsenal in whatever they are doing, in whatever capacity, whether they still they negotiate, whether they still they talk, whichever stage where they better make sure say they hesitate. You know, they make the deal go faster. They talk quickly, because people like Manchester United, no, like everybody now don't do for corner, just do observe, just do observe. Before you know, now people go on the enter, the tempt us, they're going to make the thing they complicated for us. That is what Fabrizio Romano is saying. I see many people for the comment section, they say the money is too high, the money is too high. But welcome to how the transfer world works now. That's how it just be. Share Modric 100 million. It is what it is. That's what, you get player you go on buy, they will carry the price go up. You don't have a choice unless you know if you get the player. That's just the thing. So nothing will you do again. That is why if you check, FIFA they try to bring in a new law. We go put a cap on some kind of transfer. More they get outrageous transfer fees. That unless not normally, you know what's 100 million? It's gonna like 50, 55 million pounds. You know, the 100 million player. Even Jude Bellingham gets more weight pass him. But it is what it is. So welcome to the world of transfers. So we'll just watch how everything will end at the end of the day, because they're saying that this week, Shola, now we'll hear the official bid, because they are still discussing. It gets say the official bid will still come this week. So away from that, so Robert Pires, as I call it, talk about Moises Caicedo. So Babakonde of the opinion say as it be like this now, say he like Caicedo and Ateta like Caicedo. You get say Ateta said they're willing to pay big money for the guy. Say in prayer and I say make Caicedo come join Arsenal, since we Ateta don't they put on weight, because in case of those who know they are aware, Arsenal want to buy Caicedo and they want to buy Declan Rice. So that is just the way it is. And you know what funny way they make me laugh? When Arsenal know they spend money, people they complain, say why they know they spend, why they spend. Now that they want to bring out 100 million to buy a player that they think would take them from phase 3 to phase 4, people are now complaining that the money is too much, you should not sign him. Is that not ironic? Like this thing, I don't just understand. So but that is what it is. Yeah, so and one other person where they even they complain about this Declan Rice money, as people they complain, now be Repalo. So Repalo of the opinion say this money, not to say the player no good though. Say the player they good. But the problem now be say if we use all this money sign this player, how much will remain? Is this money 100 million not eating out of our budget? How much is our budget get? So now be your own concern, not really about whether the player good or whether the player no good, because whether the player good or not, be that one they judge how much they pay. Now the selling club they decide any amount we then like. The person at 200 million, you either buy it or you leave it. You get, so that is what it is. So there's nothing we can do about that. I hear somebody for the comment section where they complain about the network. I know they also, so now only MTN I deal with here. So anyhow it be, I hope so that you shall hear my voice. So anyhow it be, when I babe, it gets so we'll just move forward. So cut offside also call the comment section they talk say Ateta no get any plan to reintegrate Nicolas Pepe back into the Arsenal first 11. They don't see Pepe finish. So there's nothing where Pepe fee offer again. So even the Telegraph, maybe one of the reputable media houses out there, come aside, come they talk. Say the plan where Ateta gets, we say it is either Pepe leave or they go sign contract. Like they've put him in the transfer market. So they are waiting for bidders. They're waiting for clubs to come and indicate interest that we want to buy this player. How much? Even they don't even bring the price to far low, 25 million pounds. I don't say get that person go bet them. They fit us okay, 15 million, men I take and go. So if at the end of the day, nobody comes to buy this guy, so they talk say they would tear the contract, like they will release him. So now waiting that they talk about. So I don't just know how it be. For me, I subscribe to that line of thought because I don't think people like Pepe have a place in our squad at the moment. Because the way our players body they hot now, we don't need anybody to come and derail our progress. Again. So you get where we they go, and you get some kind of caliber of players who will carry us go that place. So Nicolas Pepe, in my own opinion, I don't know about you, is not the person we should be looking at. So I like us everything they go so much just come on for that side. So away from that, so the Daily Canon also the comment side, they let us know say Manchester United are the ones leading the race to sign Diaby, because yesterday somebody they ask me say how far CHUKS say what's the apple for Diaby do, so I can't go do some digging. Confident I say Arsenal don't fade off, because according to the Daily Canon, they say Arsenal were initially interested, they get asking questions, but now come let's they put a pause, they are on hold, they fade off small. You get they know the two reason the guys. So Manchester United don't good, and then they in the forefront, they lead the race for that Diaby. So if we reignite our interest later, I will let you know to show say we they interested in still signing this player. So that is that about Diaby. Now the London world, where they under the tutelage of Chris Whitley. Chris Whitley is also another Arsenal correspondent. Also, we get Charles Watts, we can't get Chris Whitley. So Chris Whitley don't open a new blog, the London London World. So Baba when we talk about this Moises Caicedo, they say Arsenal they fear. And so what Arsenal they fear for, say Chelsea fits first, then collects this Moises Caicedo. And the reason why they are scared, why Arsenal is really afraid for this deal, now because they feel say Chelsea fits offer the guy a higher wage where Arsenal no go fit offer. We are not talking about the main price now, you get. So I'm not talking about like the fee we will pay the selling club Brighton. What we are talking about now is the actual wage, the wage bill we will give the player. So now what say Arsenal, the reason I say Chelsea fit offer the guy a very big wage. Oh no go fit do, and for that reason the player might be tempted to go and join them. Now you know some money get spirit. You get how money they do something. This player now if you can't forget say Chelsea no get Champions League football again. If you can't the reason say the back too much, because I know there's no way Arsenal will offer him 300,000 pounds per week. It's not possible. I don't even think they'll offer him 250. I don't see that happening. Watching the end for Brighton. So that's something I don't see happening. So personally, I think they're going to offer another kind 150 or thereabouts, because now so much in here for Brighton. But Chelsea, if you just come outside, give them first 350. Chelsea can do that. I know what Chelsea they're capable of. So that's what Arsenal is scared of. So whether that one go materialize, all this now we are all just speculating against. Even Chris Whitley, all of them are still they speculate. So whether that one go work, because that's something that happened with me. We do now because of the way we didn't find go Chelsea, because he loved us. Look at Saliba agreed deal now. What's it make I not agree the first times? No be wages. So now so it be. You see this wages matter. You know, it's you. So players they reason am because everybody wants money. No matter people don't get money pass, they still want more. So let's just see how that story go end. So away from that, so Charles Wax come and let us know something about Fola the Balogun. So he's of the opinion that Balogun has 80% chance of leaving Arsenal because as it stands now, Arteta does not see him in the future of Arsenal. So make him come be our number 9 as it stands now. And that even reminds me of waiting Repalo the talk say instead of buying Rice 100 million. Say how much can remain? Say we still need striker because as we are playing Champions League football, we have Declan, we have Gabriel Jesus, and we have Nketiah. But since we now have Champions League, it's not Europa. You need another striker. So if you can't buy Declan Rice 100 million, you can't go buy Moises Caicedo 80 million. How much can remain? How much want to buy striker? So these are the dilemma where Arteta will face. You get because what if Arteta head now sign Declan Rice, sign Caicedo, get Ike Gundogan on a free, then we can see how much remain. They sell Kyrian, sell Balogun, then maybe sell Cedric Suarez, like sell some people, regenerate some revenue, then see what we can do again. That is what my brain is telling me that Arteta is doing because all this years we get 250 million. How much be 250 million? Come on, 100 million, come on, 80 million. How much remain? You get in striker will go on by 20 million will cancel for you. Striker they're going to call price now. So that is the things we are looking at. So like when Charles Swart talk, Balogun will be on his way out. If he no come out this summer, it will be surprise. And even if I get one unrelated Arsenal is what I make a let you know. I just see like Fabrizio just drop him. Do you know that Kylian Mbappe don't send a letter to the PSG board say he no go renew in contract from 2024 to 2025. Say once it is 2024, he know the renew contract. So it is either they sell him now or they keep him. And PSG said don't reply. They can't give a letter. They para. They can't give a letter. Say see. They say that you sign the contract extension now, or we sell you now. Because so we never know what they stop now. So as I read that news, Real Madrid now go happy. Somebody wants sign. So I said, make I let you know that one. So that is another blockbuster transfer news, transfer dealings. Who go the monitor? Who will see where is Kylian Mbappe going? They can't even put Arsenal in there. Just they laugh. Well, my Arsenal lovers. So the biggest news of the night and the fact say they say Arsenal they prepared their bring £100 million plus deal because we £100 million now plus for this Declan Rice. So Daily Canon and the Guardian, they're the two reputable media houses will drop this blockbuster news. So anyhow way you go, they say that this week they go announce them officially. So we'll just watch. So thanks for tuning in and thanks for everybody they're asking about my exam and everything. So it's going well. I've done 7 papers. It's remaining 3. My exam will be officially finished by the 17th of this month. So I will get myself. So thanks for tuning in as usual. Now get out.